Very well, and good to see you. I like to think I'm not just one of your reporters, like I'm thinking I'm your star reporter.
I misspoke. You are the star reporter, the star. No second, no third. But what do you have to tell us today?
Well, first of all, as you know, I try to look at relevant employment issues and staffing issues that affect the marketplace. And what's interesting is last year, I would say the middle of last year to now, and going forward, we're seeing a lot more companies having phone and video interviews. It's really increased because I think it's a combination of factors. One is that companies really don't know from the resumes. They'll say, okay, we see some value. We don't want to discount somebody, but we don't see the value of bringing them in and spending an hour and having them come in. So what we need to do is maybe do one pre-screen. So they'll do that. The other thing may be on relocation people, potentially out-of-state people, as the employment market in Massachusetts and beyond becomes tighter. In other markets, companies are saying, well, we don't want to fly that person out right away, so let's do a phone interview or a video interview. And then lastly, you're just, again, talking about cost in terms of time. The prospective candidate doesn't have a lot of time and would be very upset as a candidate if he came out or she came out and wasn't qualified or wasn't brought back.
Right.
And the employer a lot of times has to fly people in. So it's a number of factors. So it's become a very effective tool. According to employers, prospective employees might not like it as much, but it has been an effective tool.
Mm-hmm.
And for the employee that doesn't want to waste their time, it's an effective tool. So I thought I would talk about that and on the candidate side and the employer side in terms of preparing for that.
It's very important stuff.
Correct. So what's interesting is with all this happening, I saw a great article in the Globe which talked about 7 tips for a successful video interview. And I always am reading Edward Mason, who has his column, and at the same time the career section, and it really a lot of times follows the trends.
Mm-hmm.
So